everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Plumbing the Death Star. I'm Joe.
I'm Jackson.
And I'm also Joel.
If the energy seems a little off to start today's show, it's because Jackson just pitched, what if we change the name of Plumbing the Death Star to What the Hell, My Wiener?
I think there would be no difference. Sometimes, a worry for us, obviously, we're plumbing the Death Star, and one day Disney will come for us, okay? Such a thing is an inevitability.
Do you think Big Wiener might come for us if we change our name?
I think that's a safe pivot.
After 600 episodes, we're rebranding. What the hell?
What
my
the
wiener?
Hell? What the hell, my wiener?
It's also worth noting that there's a comma after hell and wiener.
What the hell? My wiener?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with like a question mark or an explanation mark.
What's
as
that
well?
thing that?
Interrobang?
No offense, no offense to our fans that nerds love to talk about.
The interrobang. Yeah.
It's because it's got bang in the title.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
name. I'm using all the wrong words today.
I think it should just end in a full stop.
Yeah.
What the hell? My wiener.
What the hell, full stop, my wiener.
Yeah. What the hell? My wiener. Anyway, if any of these are appealing to you, the dear listener, for our eventual inevitable rebrand.
Plumbing the Death Star, as it is currently known, up for debate, is a comedy pop culture podcast that asks the important questions. And speaking of throwing to our listeners for advice, we've done this through the Sanspants Radio Discord, where our beautiful listener, Corks, has asked, what would be the worst thing to Honey, I Shrunk the...
When you can get access to our Discord if you subscribe to Bad Brain Boys, which is very exciting. You can give us a suggested topic that maybe we'll do.
Yeah.
There's plenty of episode topics in there we ignore, but occasionally there's a diamond in the rough.
I wouldn't say ignore. We definitely
we
look
read
at
them
and be like,
we read them. Yeah.
We put them on we put every single one, even the bad ones.
Yeah.
No offense again, fans.
Yeah.
On a spreadsheet.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we look at the spreadsheet and we go, oh.
Yeah.
And then we go, who suggested this? It was probably Jackson.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then,
sneakily in there under a pseudonym, trying to get my episodes in.
Johnson.
Johnson Babley. Yeah.
Another, look at this stupid suggestion by Johnson Bubbler.
Well, hey, that seems like a really good one.
Hey,
Johnson Babley's got some good ideas.
who would win in a handsome off between Jackson Bailey and the rest of the world?
Well,
it's
interesting.
Jackson.
Do you want to do that one? Maybe we do that one. Also, if you
guess.
sign up to Bad Brain Boys, you gain access to a bonus episode of Plumbing the Death Star a month.
That's true.
Which we don't tell people enough.
No.
The most recent episode, I think, is how would you deal with 600 guys?
Yeah.
A stellar topic.
It's crazy we keep this a secret.
All of the Plus episodes are strange, I will say.
It was the what would you do with like 600 guys like superpowers?
Well, because I think we said guys, and then Dusha made them superpowered in the episode and threw us. So
yes.
It's, and then also an episode of we do a show exclusively for people who sign up to Bad Brain Boys, where we go through Marvel's 1976 comic book run. What
You
if?
just picked a random
You
universe.
really did.
I did. And we try to answer them. So
Anyway, this isn't an ad. This is just the start of the episode. That's just information you need to
just
know.
for you to know, do what you like.
And
with
we're
it.
gonna stop with-
Sandspantsradio.com.
Yeah.
And that's
Have
all
a
you
click
gotta
around.
do.
Sign up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What's the worst
Well,
thing?
I mean,
To shrink.
to
Honey, I Shrunk
I
Them.
would say that shrinking your own children is bad.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think that maybe 15 years ago, whenever we did the episode, we discussed that.
Yeah.
Not the ideal situation.
No.
You've got a little baby boy.
Yeah.
If he was the size of an ant, would you be stoked?
No,
Yeah.
I'd lose him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Right
don't be a
now,
lost baby.
right now,
He's
he's
at the
perfect,
shops.
good, height that I can be like, oh yeah,
Yeah, there he is.
there he is.
Yeah.
Well, he's playing. I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
there he is. He's crawling towards the cat that hates to be touched. I'm like, oh yeah, I should do something.
Yeah.
And he's good height right now.
Yeah. Have
the
If he
cats
was-
hissed at him
visually-
yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just the one.
Yeah.
The one-
Tiramisu.
Yeah, the one who
that
hates being
makes
touched.
sense.
The
Yeah.
one that is often seen as the most popular cat, but your other cat, way better.
You're a
Ah.
kimchi head, dude.
Kimchi.
Yeah.
Kimchi through and
leaves
through.
tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
Kimchi leaves tiramisu for dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I know,
she's
but I-
got huspa.
Yeah.
Kimchi does look like a rat. She
Yeah.
does love to climb my
Yeah.
shoulders, which I do
She's
love.
got that.
And-
She's got a really
personality.
like tiramisu is a fluffy cat.
Yeah.
And she feels like a fluffy cat.
Yeah.
Kimchi feels like a different thing.
She's
like
like
a
a
bit-
large rat
Yeah.
sometimes.
Maybe a
but
little
she's
bit
great
greasy.
with the kid
Yeah.
because kid will just walk all over her and she's just like,
She's just like, yeah, this is chill.
I remember once our old dog, before he died, we were at a...
That happens to dogs.
Yeah. We were at a party with a bunch of like family friends and stuff. And the dog and a baby came into the room together, and the baby was just clutching onto the dog's ears and pulling them like down to the floor. And the dog was just looking at us like, help me. What's happening?
Yeah.
And we were like, ha ha ha. And we let him go.
Suck shit, dog.
Suck shit,
Anyway, that's why he died.
a baby pulled his ears off and he died. Yeah.
What's wrong, babe?
Anyway, shrinking your own kids, bad.
Yeah, well, I was thinking...
Well, no, hey, I was thinking, how about you let me fucking talk?
Shut up.
Okay, all right. Shut up. You weren't listening. I get it. Go on.
Shrinking your own kids is bad.
Okay.
But controversially, I think you can live with that. If you had an ant baby, it's more stressful
Keep
than
him
a
in a
regular
jar.
baby.
Whatever.
But if you accidentally shrunk your own head, life gets very difficult.
They don't make hats for little heads.
No.
It's true.
Because in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, when the
Honey,
kids...
I shrunk my head.
Oh, honey. Or
Bad news.
Bad news.
Bad news, honey. Oh, I don't even want to turn around. Tell me you only shrunk your mouth. Oh, jeez.
I must admit, Mr. Wife, I've shrunk more than my mouth.
Oh my God. I'm going to turn around and your head's going to be the size of a grape, isn't it? Oh my God. How little's your head?
Well, because in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids are the size of...
They're
like,
smaller than ants.
Yeah. Ants are big for them.
If you shrunk your head, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
I turn around and I go, his head's gone. And then I look, I get a magnifying glass. Look really close.
And I'm like,
Really just hear this. Well, easy to put you out of your misery.
What?
Yeah.
Here, I would...
It's doing like it's a very simple, and the whole body just fall and crumple. Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Well, I did say
what did I think would happen?
I've killed my friend.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that.
It was just a reflex. I'm looking at you with your tiny head and my brain's going, don't pop it. Don't pop it. Oh.
I've just killed a man.
Yeah.
But it didn't feel like murder, so I'll be able to sleep soundly tonight
It
anyway.
felt like crushing an ant.
Yeah.
Well, I did say that I was shrinking my head.
Yeah.
And your vocal cords are in your neck, so maybe I still just sound the same.
No, that's
Maybe.
scary.
But they'd be loud, booming, like air coming through your. You'd blow your own lips off.
Honey, I got 2 levels of bad news for you.
Yeah.
I have shrunk my own head and I have blown my own lips off.
If we make my head big again, I won't have lips.
How do you
Fair
walk?
warning.
What do you mean?
Well,
With my legs?
Yeah, but your eyes are so tiny.
You don't know
your
where you're
perception
going.
of reality is so different now.
I would just close my eyes.
Because when things get small,
Yeah.
like the world becomes very different.
Yeah.
That's
So
why
with
babies are crying all the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah,
world's too much.
But like your head is smaller than an ant's head.
Yeah.
yeah. I worry for your brain the most.
Yeah. You now have small brain.
Yeah.
You also have blood pumping to your.
Yeah, I think you don't get
I think your
downstairs.
head's popped, to be honest.
I think you go to look to eyeball your shrinking machine. What's wrong down there? Did I drop a peanut in this? Dead. The moment your heart does one pump, your tiny pea head flies off into the roof.
Yeah.
On the ceiling.
Your wife and children come over and they
They go,
look at you,
where
they look
did
up,
his head go?
Yeah.
They just see a tiny smear.
Is your neck little too, or is it like your neck has
No,
become
he's
a
got-
flat plane?
He's got thick vocal cords, so
Okay.
then it has to like,
No,
taper
so I
up.
imagine that it would be like kind of like a reverse not sieve, what's the other thing? The funnel, a reverse funnel shape.
Oh,
So kind of
okay.
like a triangle. My
So
neck
it kind
becomes
of,
a triangle.
It comes to a point where your tiny head
Yeah.
is.
It's
So
very
because like
conical
so
concept.
shrinking your head,
Yeah.
I imagine, was not going to, have tiny head on open gash wound neck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that isn't really shrinking, that's just decapitating.
Yes, yeah.
I figured.
So no exposed blood, but yes, pumping blood will probably kill me.
Yeah.
Because even if it is
My
like,
good
okay,
friend wanting to pop my little
That
tiny
will
head would
definitely
also
That will
kill me.
you. That will
because
kill
even
you.
if it's a gradual shrinkage,
A tapering.
tapering
sort of,
as it was, the gradient.
Gradual shrinking. That's what I call swimming in the ocean. Am I
Oh,
right, fellas? Up up.
dude.
Nah,
Yeah.
instant for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Instant, just
Penis goes back inside my body. Yeah.
It's crazy. Dicks change.
Yeah.
And that's
dude.
just something that people need to think about more.
Yeah.
there's so many states of dick. You know?
Yeah, that's really true. The half boner.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
That's an iconic
And
one.
hey, half boner. Actually, no. I'm gonna walk back what I was about to say slightly.
Okay.
3/4 boner, I think, is the most attractive a penis gets.
Interesting. Full boner doesn't do it for you?
Well, it's
Doesn't
just,
move the needle?
No, I mean it's just. I mean, if I'm looking at a full boner and it's my own, the needle's already well and truly
Yeah,
moved.
that's true. That's true. That's true.
I wish you were at 3/4 bar.
Get
It's
slightly less
useless.
horny.
I just think, because 3/4, yeah,
yeah.
not the most suitable for its use of sexual
the
intercourse.
making of love, yeah.
Yes. But aesthetically, I feel like that once it gets further, it gets too angry.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't seem
It crosses over from ooh to
whoa.
this is here to-
It's go time.
yeah.
It's here to do
but
business.
There's also just 100% we're raring to go.
Yeah.
There's also 100% plus, and that's when it's really angry.
It's when you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, I'm too hard. Do I have a prostate issue?
Oh no!
I don't-
This is going to be a crazy phone call.
Hey doctor.
Hey, Joel Salmon, I can't come into work today. I've just woken up with a scary boner.
Me too.
What did we eat? Boner pills.
I'll come pick you up. We'll go to the hospital.
Thank you.
Just two friends, giant erections, walking into the hospital.
Hey, what's up? Things went wrong.
Hey, not related, but this is a problem.
Well, related.
Check this out.
Related in one way, which was boner pill soup.
Yeah.
It's crazy. If a boner pill goes wrong, you got to get a needle into your dick to get the blood out.
Whoa,
makes
that's
sense.
cool, dude.
Yeah.
They drain your penis.
Yeah.
I think it's really nice that having
Tap you like a keg. Yeah.
having a boner just on its own feels good.
Yeah.
You don't have to do shit. Just having a
group that-
boner is nice.
Yeah.
this is a pleasant experience.
I feel like that. Yeah, it's something about you can feel your body fighting gravity and winning.
Yeah. Dude.
So with a gradual tapering.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why? What's wrong? What was the transition out of this talk for?
I don't know, I forget what I was talking about. Gradual shrinking, maybe? Who knows?
Yes.
Gradual shrinking, gradual tapering. So even at that point where it's okay, cool, yeah, your blood vessels are they're accommodating everything.
Mm-hmm.
What's going to happen though is you're either going to have a low blood pressure because the blood that's in your head now drops because there's less of it when it goes through the
Won't there be high blood
larger-
pressure?
Well, a bit of won't it be both though? Because it's kind of
Well, would that even out? Perfect blood pressure?
I don't know.
Go to the
because
doctor, they say, you're in perfect health.
because the blood.
Have you changed your lifestyle recently? Because your health is off the
Yeah.
charts,
You go,
but I mean that in a good way.
My head the size of a pea.
Because the blood in your head,
Yeah.
that becomes small.
Yeah.
And so then that'll drip down through your veins or whatever, and that'll go back to your heart.
Yeah.
And the heart's like, oh no, we've lost a lot of blood.
Yeah, what's
But then there's
happened?
blood coming up, which is going to then shoot through. I don't know. I feel you're going to get real dizzy, and then your head's going to pop off.
Yeah, I'll be very dizzy for a second and then dead.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
talking that micro moment that the blood leaves your head
I'll feel
and drips down. I
faint?
feel you're going to
No.
get faint, and then lightheaded.
No, because
And then
my
you're gonna get a
brain
lot of
will
blood
need
rush.
less.
Because a lot of blood goes to the brain.
Yeah,
and
but-
if one...
No, because if you're shrinking my head
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the blood that's in my head shrinks, I don't think that's gonna make my head's gonna pop the moment my heart pumps. Yes.
Yeah.
But that shrink, I don't think will do anything because it's shrinking the blood relatively to the brain. So the amount of blood that was already in there is presumably, and up for debate,
Yeah.
how much blood my brain already needed.
Yeah.
It depends on whether or not you think I'm currently running
Oh
optimal.
yeah. I agree to that. But then the
Yeah.
moment it hits down, like the blood is going through your vein in your
Yeah.
neck.
Yeah.
it's gonna hit there's not a lot there.
Yeah.
Right?
Because
Because
it's
that-
small blood.
Because that blood doesn't enlarge when it hits
No.
that vein. So
Yeah.
it's just going to be say it's a full
How do I-
like a
okay.
full tunnel of
Yeah.
blood, and then it goes.
Oh,
full
no.
tunnel,
This has got a biology
and
question.
then- Oh no!
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
oh, bro.
What do you
Also,
want?
when you breathe, anyway.
What do you want to know?
We'll do our best.
We'll do our fucking best, dude.
Breathing, actually, yeah, we'll get to that in a second. The heart pumps blood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Indeed.
Does it create blood?
Oh no. Oh no.
What do you?
If you get a wound and you lose blood,
Yeah.
How much blood can the human body feasibly replace?
There is a number.
There's a number. But are you saying if I didn't have a heart, do I still have blood?
No, that's not what I'm asking.
He's saying, where does blood get created?
So
Well, that's what I mean. If I don't have a heart, am I still making blood?
That is one hell of a sidestep from my question.
No, I'm there.
Because
Okay.
if blood's made in the heart, we posit here on this podcast. We theorize.
Here on What the Hell My Wiener, we wonder, if you had no heart, could you still have blood?
Or would you?
blood
Well,
wouldn't
there's
move.
people that don't have a heart, or like they take that, they get
Yes.
a machine is now their heart,
Yeah.
and that's pumping blood around. So therefore, unless the machine is making the blood,
Wait, doesn't the blood go in then out the heart?
Yeah, it gets oxygen.
Yeah, isn't the heart
through
like
some
the pump?
ventricles.
The pump of the heart?
Yeah, it's no, the heart is the pump.
Yeah, but
heart-
that's what I mean. So blood go in.
Yeah, and then blood
Where
go
does
out.
blood come from?
It gets oxidized and then goes back out.
Yeah,
through-
but does the heart make the first blood?
Well, so it's all to do. Hang on, let me.
Rambo.
Hang on. Let me think. Okay, so yeah,
What the heart, what the heart
through
do?
capillaries, and
Yeah.
when you breathe in, you're
Capillaries make the blood.
You're breathing in the oxygen, and then that like it oxygenates through all the different. I don't want to say areola. because
No,
that's
that would be
nipple.
wrong. That would be really wrong.
And I know that is
Awesome
very
to think
wrong.
about.
Yeah.
Very
Good stuff.
awesome.
You stay out of this.
Okay.
But isn't there like it also? It's sort of
Aorta.
no. That's a big vein.
It just
and
sounds like
artery.
areola. I thought that might be what you
Yeah.
meant.
Isn't there something in the lungs?
Oh, fuck.
That
Blood?
maybe
Okay.
looks and sounds a little bit like areola, but isn't anyway. But it like oxygen goes
Hey,
into
want
that.
to hear something
goes
awesome?
blah,
I
Yeah.
got a sentence here that is going to make us very
stupider.
and confused.
I don't know if we can get stupider.
Blood cells are made in the bone marrow.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they
When you have a white blood cell like issue, it's in the bone marrow and stuff like yeah.
But is that where
Yeah, I should have known that one.
But when did the? But
Yeah.
the
so bone marrow makes blood?
It's made in the bone marrow. So yeah.
how does it get out the bones?
Dang.
Capillary.
But the bones are hard.
Well, they're not.
But bone marrow is not.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
but bone marrow's on the inside of bone.
yeah. Well, bone is hard, but isn't there like little holes?
Well,
and
bone is
bits?
porous. That's true, actually.
Yeah.
Like concrete.
Like a sponge,
Yes.
a hard sponge.
Or pumice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that true?
Okay, so the website I'm on,
Oh, God.
and it's good to be Googling blood.
Yeah.
The website I'm on makes me feel a little bit better because the first heading is "What is blood?"
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Blood is a life-maintaining fluid that flows through the body's blood vessels.
It's one of the main fluids.
Yeah.
Arteries, veins, and capillaries.
Yep. See, we
Yeah,
knew them.
okay.
We,
Yep.
We're on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is blood made up of? No, none
No,
of my
I don't
business.
need hemoglobin.
Plasma,
I wanna
shit.
know.
I'm there. I'm
I
across
want to
it, dude.
know.
Where's it
Yeah,
come
where's
from?
it being made?
Yeah.
Because like
They skip ahead.
if
They go
you-
real basic and then they go complicated, and the
Yeah.
answer that we want is in between those two
Okay.
things.
Yeah.
I go donate blood. I am like,
What was
what
that?
was that, Jack? What you wishing? I go donate blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say I don't know how much you donate in terms of like
5 liters, 6 liters, whatever it is. Just take 20 liters out of my body.
because I don't like,
need it.
So when I do donate, it's plasma, which is different because they'll separate the blood from the plasma and then they pump the blood back in.
Okay.
Hey, do you know what plasma is? It's the liquid part of the blood.
Yeah.
What's the hard bit? The cells?
Well, it's
What
like
about
the
this
red-
sentence? Think of blood production like a family tree.
Don't know. What do you mean?
At the top of the tree, there are the blood stem cells, which are the youngest blood-forming cells.
Okay.
What? And then you get the myeloid stem cells, obviously lymphoid stem cells. All normal blood cells live for a short time.
Okay, I have donated blood.
Uh-huh.
I have donated, let's say, can you Google how much blood can you
Donate?
like how much blood can you lose before you're dead?
Okay.
And then I want to
Your
back
body-
it off a little. I've donated blood, that amount.
2 liters.
I've donated 2 liters of blood. I am woozy.
Yeah.
I have a rest. How I get blood back?
Must be from bone marrow.
And
Red blood cells, which are made in bone marrow.
Yeah.
Millions of
yeah.
them are being made and die every second.
So I've
But I read a
I've
thing that
gotten
said they
rid
lived
of
for 80 days.
I've gotten rid of 2 liters of blood. I have sat down. now my body, does the bone marrow like, oh shit,
we're out of blood.
We've lost about 2 liters. Time to up production?
I'll find out. Do you make more blood if you've lost heaps of blood?
Yeah, because
surely
you're. Does that mean does your bone marrow know what's going on? It's like, are you sitting there being like, where my blood? And the bone marrow is like, don't worry, fam, I got this.
Okay.
In that family tree, I'm the Papa Familia.
I think maybe it just comes out normal style.
What do you mean?
Like, I think you make it at the same rate no matter how much blood you've lost.
Okay.
Which is why you need to go to the hospital if you lose a lot of blood. And that's why they do blood transfusions.
Yeah.
Because it'd be too slow otherwise.
So if I go and I donate 2 liters of blood. You say normal style. So
say your bone marrow.
Where's my blood going?
Say your blood.
Am I breathing it out? Am I pissing it out?
No. What?
Well, why is it always making blood?
Blood cells die after 80 days or
Where
instantly.
Where it go?
What do you do with your old blood?
Yeah, where old blood going?
It must go into piss and shit.
Right?
It
Sweat?
must. Well,
I'm making is it hair?
I don't think it's a hair.
Why not?
Hair is skin.
It's because of
keratin.
Because of AI on Google, it is so hard to find any information that I actually trust.
The
3
questions.
idiots trying to decipher how body works.
How blood be made?
Because okay, so it's like, all right, my body is always making. Let's say, I think how much blood is in the human body? Like 6 liters.
6 liters, something like that.
Right?
Sure.
So I have 6 liters. I've got 6 liters going.
Yeah.
No matter what, I've always got 6 liters. My bone marrow is like, yep. All right, we make, say, half a liter. We get rid of half a liter.
Yeah.
That's my question. And so then it's like, well, I go donate blood. I get rid of 2 liters.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, well, we're still making it at a certain rate.
Yeah.
So, well, we'll eventually get up to
Back
a certain
to normal,
point
yeah.
because we're getting rid of less than we're making.
That we're taking in? Yeah, I guess.
So then
it
what
must be.
So where's that old blood go?
It must come out in the same way anything we don't like in our body goes. Piss and shits.
Peas and poos?
Yeah, peas and poos. Or maybe your body absorbs the old blood back. It loves to do that shit too. Your body absorbs shit all the time, dude. Because pisses and shits are just like the bad bits.
So...
But you don't want to have old blood in your body.
That's fair.
So it's got to go somewhere.
Bile?
No.
I just Googled how is new blood made in the body explained for a child.
Good idea, dude.
Thank you.
If I got to explain blood to a child.
And now this is...
Too much information?
It's too simplified to the point where I can't...
Like decipher?
Yeah, like as in, it's just like... This is how you... Because they keep focusing on like how the body fights, like makes a scab basically to stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
I don't care about that.
No. I wouldn't know.
And then it's like... Your body sends a message. We need more blood. Then it sends a special signal.
So the body knows. So the body is like, cool. We've lost 2 liters of blood. Make more blood. Make it faster.
No, but why would we do blood transfusions?
Because if you lose too much, okay.
What do you mean? As in, like is a certain
rate? Because if we lose too much, it'll take too long for the body to put the blood back in. Yeah. So we got to do a blood transfusion. So it's not...
Yeah, because we can't... Because we do a blood transfusion if they're losing more than 2 liters, right?
I've waded through this dog shit response from presumably different AI, but it's hidden as a man wrote this. So,
Okay.
So, you lose blood.
Yeah.
Your body goes, oh shit, we need more blood.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Hit up the bone marrow. Bone marrow goes, brother, I got you.
Yeah.
But you can't just make something out of nothing.
Yeah.
So it draws iron, vitamins, and protein out of your body.
Yeah.
Okay, the stuff we eat.
To create blood cells.
The matter is neither
neither
made nor destroyed.
Your body can replace the watery part of blood quickly, but the red blood cells take a few days to weeks to be fully replaced.
I guess because that we need the raw material, i.e. like stuff that is found in red meat, and other things.
Gotta eat a steak.
Then make red blood cells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But where are all blood?
Where old blood go, dude? What happened to my old blood?
Doesn't the heart...
Well, I just pumped
No, because old blood doesn't exist.
What the fuck are you saying to me?
Because isn't the whole thing with blood getting pumped, like, we use a shit out of the blood, and then it goes back to our heart, and then when it gets pumped, it gets oxygenated.
So we have all the blood we're ever going to have?
No. Did you not listen to my bad explanation?
But assuming I don't get cut or stabbed.
Or donate or whatever.
The blood...
No, because you're still...
Yeah, see, that's why it's
because
complicated.
your organs and shit would still use blood.
What are they using blood for?
And they're using it, and then it
pissing
goes...
and shitting?
And then it goes... in our body, we use the blood. And then it goes...
Then what happens
because we use it
blood?
and then
what is
we
blood
break
doing in the body? Is it carrying shit?
What is blood doing?
So blood...
What is blood for? I know I need it, but what's it good for?
What's blood doing?
Yeah, it's moving oxygen around the body, right? And also it's taking away the deoxygenated
deoxygenated what?
Cells.
Yep. So it's like a river.
The white blood cells sort of treat infection and stuff like that.
Yes.
It's kind of like your immune system is your white blood cells.
Blood is your transport system, right?
Yeah.
So then
it's a circulatory system.
So
I'm a genius. Yeah.
So it's just transporting shit.
Yeah. It's like, imagine if you can imagine trains in your body.
And
the capillaries are the
stations?
interchanges.
Yes.
And it goes from having lots of people, i.e. oxygen, to no people, no oxygen.
And the people are... passengers are there's many kinds.
Yes,
because there's oxygen men,
and then there's
white blood cell men,
and there's
red
like
blood
fighting
cell
off
men.
virus men.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and that's what veins are trains.
So what?
No, veins are train tracks.
Veins are train tracks.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Then what old blood?
Well, because
when it's moving around, it's picking up and dropping shit, right?
Yeah.
But then when I donate it.
Yeah, what about this? Okay,
no, we answered that. The bone marrow.
Yeah, bone marrow is like, shit, we need more blood.
So we donate, i.e. we've got rid of some like tracks. Yeah. Our bone marrow is like, we're construction.
Aren't the tracks the veins?
Tracks in the veins.
Okay.
Bones are construction.
My blood train arrives at Kidney Station, okay? Yeah. And lets off some red blood cell men.
Yeah.
They work to their fucking bones in Kidney Station and become old and dead.
Yeah. I think they have an exit plan through the urine.
Wait, okay.
They say urine superhighway to Peter's
are they because they become old and either dead or they have...
fairly sure.
Don't they go back in the train because they're the ones with no oxygen?
Yeah.
And we breathe them out? Is that the answer?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I thought the answer was.
They go to Mouth Town and they get breathed
No, they go to Heart Town.
No, they go to Lung Town.
Idiot. No, Heart Town.
And then they go, which says it's a Lung Town because that's how we breathe out the CO2.
Does it? Yes. Yes.
Yes.
But the heart puts the oxygen.
No lung.
No.
So the lungs are like a hospital.
We breathe with lung.
No, we breathe with lung.
We don't breathe with heart.
We
heart
breathe.
Hump.
We breathe with lung.
Yes.
And then we.
Because the heart. No, this is what I'm talking about the aorta stuff, or areola stuff before. Is you breathe in.
Lung hold oxygen.
There's like lung, it has whole like the branches and shit, right?
Yeah.
And then there's
lung
like
do have capillary in them.
And then the oxygen from the lung, it crosses over into the veins or the artery or cross over to somewhere and then goes to heart.
Who do you reckon looks the cleverest out of this conversation?
No. I think it's a fight to the bottom.
Yes, dude.
So, yeah, I think shrinking your own head's bad because I'd die.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And even if I didn't die, imagine eating.
Yeah. You can get off.
Well, yeah, it doesn't really matter because even if the body readjusted and the blood pumping from my heart to my brain didn't pop my tiny head. And even if I could still breathe and talk like normal and didn't blow my lips off.
Yeah. I think navigating like the world is hard.
And navigating will be
fucked. Yeah, and then, you'd have to eat like a single grain of rice,
which is not enough.
We'd have to eat a lot of them.
But then would I be able
one
to?
At a time.
No. I would have to be. I would have to rock like
an IV.
Yeah. That's true. That's
also
true,
like
that's
if
true.
you're again when you're a little tiny head and you've got big giant hands, well regular hands, trying to like somehow grab a singular grain of rice to put in your tiny mouth is going to be
your spatial awareness is going to be fucked.
Just absolutely out
because
the window.
from my point of view with tiny.
Yes.
Would your eyes adjust?
Oh, I don't want to have to think about eyes, boys.
Your eyes would adjust
because even though my head is tiny now, would I still see my arms as the size they are? Like,
oh, I see what you're okay.
Because
I know when you look at like when we look out, we see our nose.
Yeah.
But because we always see our nose,
you would see like the front of your chest and stuff.
We move it away. No, you'd see because we see our arms. So it would be huge.
Your eyes.
Your you're so little. Yeah. Everything is in the way. All times.
It would be like imagine if you had on either side of your head right now 2 train-sized arms projecting into the front of your vision.
Yeah, and you're like... Yeah.
But you're kind of...
Well, because you got to remember, as made famous in A Lack of Color by Death Cab for Cutie, when you see, you're actually seeing the picture upside down. Yes. Your brain's like, brother, we're clever. We know that's not actually how things are. Your eyes are just perceiving it upside down.
Yeah, and then there's that experiment that they've done, which is like they wear glasses, which makes you see upside down, and then they took off the glasses and your brain was like, we're still seeing shit upside down for like, I think they wore them for a week and then they were doing the same thing for like a week.
Why do my eyes fucking do that, dude?
It's not your eyes, your brain.
No,
your
but
brain's
like why?
Stupid as shit.
Why the fuck? Because the world's not upside down.
Why didn't we get it? Yeah, why didn't we just
like? What are we fucking doing, dude?
Yeah,
or is the world upside down?
What are you saying now?
Well, okay.
Well,
why do we see shit upside down and your brain processes it the other way?
Yeah,
it's just.
Why not see it the right way up from the beginning?
I do not think that gravity is the answer there.
Why not?
What do you mean?
Why
would
it be gravity?
What do you
mean?
Remember how I said who do you reckon looks the worst?
You now.
Currently, you now.
Well, I'm saying because we're getting pulled down very slightly.
What are you talking? What's this got to do with eyes?
Talk about the reverse thing. Maybe it's to do with the whole like, well, if we're getting pulled down, but if we're seeing everything reverso style, it feels like we're being pulled up, and that doesn't work. So let's flip our eyes or some shit. I don't know.
What's saying?
Can I
is crazy right now.
Can I retract everything I have said?
Do you need to lie down?
I don't know.
What the fuck was that? What do you...
It's
just the way that the eyes taken
made.
light.
Why would they do that?
We didn't make them.
Yeah, but we evolved that way.
Yeah,
Why?
I went from being a slug in the sea with no eyes. And then when I was like, oh, time to evolve to see shit, I was like, let's do it as a fucking joke backwards.
No, but like...
Do all creatures that can see do the same thing? Or is it just
the world
us?
right way up or upside down?
A fish? What are fish seeing? Are they seeing right way up or are they seeing upside down?
A fish sees out to the side.
I understand this. As a fish brain, what is it doing? Is it doing what our brain is doing, which is flipping it?
I don't know, dude.
And if so, why did we do this?
Why would we do that?
What are apes doing when they look? Are they flipping it as well?
Are you worried that we live upside down?
What I'm confused about.
It's because of the way we see is lights going into our fucking eyes, which then create an image on the retinas, I'm pretty sure. Shouldn't have used actual phrasing.
Yeah.
Light comes into your eye hole, projects shit onto your brain. But because of the way the light bounces around, it projects onto your brain upside down. That's just eyes. It's not like we were like,
it's not what I would have done.
No, but we didn't make
a
eyes.
choice. My question now is, are we the only animal that does that, or is that every animal?
I think, a lot of
animals... Or
is
it gravity, apparently?
Animals, there's a bunch of animals with freaky eyes out there, so like presumably some guys are seeing it
because why would our brain go different style? Why don't we just adapt to be like, oh, okay, it's upside down, great? Because surely there must have been a beneficial reason for us to go imagine. Flip it again.
But maybe that's not how evolution works.
Or is it?
Because it's like it's appealing to think that we evolved perfectly, but maybe that's just a fuck up that we've adapted
So, yes, to the animal question, but also the bigger thing is like, yes, in theory, you're seeing everything upside down, but that's just how it's reflected on your eyes. You're not actually seeing things inverted and upside down. It's just because it's like an outsider looking at your eyes.
Yeah.
Which is how the image is perceived. But when you're using the eyes, that's not how you're seeing it. The brain's going to have to process an image either way, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Not really.
No.
Okay. So.
I thought Damo was full light. He's just like,
I need to go. Now to Google eyes upside down
this is from
gravity.
Although it is true. Okay, this is from Reddit. I'm citing my sources, reddit.com.
Okay, great.
And this is from a cognitive scientist, or so they say.
Okay.
Although it is true that the image on your retina is inverted, up is down and left is right.
Yeah.
It is only inverted relative to an outside observer. That is, if I'm looking at your eyeball, the bottom part is getting light from the upper part of the world relative to my being upright. But your brain is not an observer. It does not have an extra set of eyes looking at your retinas and comparing that to be the world. There is only one image, what's on your retina, and the brain has access to that your brain has access to, and there is nothing for it to be inverted relatively to.
Okay,
there is no flipping that the brain has to do.
Yeah, I guess it's stupid to imagine the world is an image projected into your eye, because that's like an inaccurate way to describe what's actually happening.
Yes.
There's no...
So like on paper, that is what's happening.
Yeah.
But how your eye is actually working, it doesn't mean shit to your brain.
Yeah.
So... seeing upside down gravity can refer to reversal of vision metamorphosia.
Well, because spatial awareness,
a rare condition where vision is rotated 180 degrees.
So there's some MFs out there with upside down eyes.
Yep. So
my god.
So the natural inversion of images.
What's that got to do with gravity again? Sorry.
It's just called seeing upside down gravity. So
wait, it's called that? If I go to the doctor and I say, "Doctor, I'm seeing stuff,"
he's like, "Oh, you've got seeing upside down gravity."
Yeah,
your gravity is.
That's what it's called.
Well, I think it's colloquially called. Look again, because Google is AI now.
Yeah,
that was what I got.
Blood shouldn't have done that.
Blood shouldn't have done that, dude.
It's a neurological symptom, and maybe you've had a stroke.
Okay, if you're seeing someone upside down,
or a seizure or a tumor, basically you need immediate medical.
Yeah, I would imagine if I woke up one day and was seeing the one upside down, I probably wouldn't just continue about my business.
I might.
Yeah, fair enough. You don't tell anyone. You're just bumping into shit more.
Sorry, nothing's wrong with me.
Okay, I'm calmed. Okay. Well, I was gonna pick my tongue to shrink. But then it's maybe too close to the head. Yeah. So maybe I'll just do torso.
I feel we're getting the same problem.
Little body, huge arms and legs poking out the side.
Okay, so you're firstly, you are going, apart from all the, like, everything popping.
Yeah.
Or maybe different because the heart is now tiny.
He's going to have...
the opposite.
Yeah. I'm going to atrophy all my limbs.
Well, your heart, no, you're just going to collapse. Because your heart is not going to be able to pump it.
I'll give myself a little heart.
I think you've given yourself
with a lot of pressure, but then it goes into, like a lot of pressure into a vast empty space.
Your heart rate your heart's going to explode.
Yeah.
You're going to have a heart attack.
Heart will explode, but also you won't have the strength to hold everything up. You will just
I'll be
crumple.
a pile of limbs and head.
You'll be a dead man.
I'll be a dead man
I mean, also, your torso would be so small that the weight of your head would just crush it anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you have a famously heavy head.
Yeah. Me specifically.
Heavy lies the head.
Yeah.
I think that's the end of the quote. Heavy lies the head.
Heavy lies the head, full stop.
Yeah.
I think you could use the shrinking technology to rob a bank real easy. I mean, think about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Step one, shrink yourself tiny, size of an ant, and the shrinking machine, using such as a mirror or something. Okay. Then you get it on like a wagon, and you take it to the bank.
How are you moving it?
Yeah, how am I taking it to the bank? This is one of your famous schemes that really requires a second person.
No, you can do this one man style.
Okay, one person style. Okay, you've shrunk yourself. You've shrunk your machine.
I shrink a wagon.
No. You've already jumped too far ahead.
Okay.
You shrink yourself.
Yeah.
How are you using the machine?
I shrink the machine first.
How are you using the machine?
With a mirror.
How are you shrinking
It
yourself?
That shrinks the mirror.
And then how do you shrink yourself now?
Well, the machine will still shrink me. It doesn't matter the size of the machine.
Why not?
Because
the beam
the machine
shrink
has a
you.
set size, so I just put it on my feet or whatever.
Wouldn't it just shrink your foot?
And also, also, it's so small you can't touch it. You'd crush it if you pressed the button.
tiny tweezers.
No, you couldn't.
Okay, well, I'll work the device so that it's, rather than a beam, it's an area of effect.
Okay.
Which contains within it myself and the machine.
Okay.
Great.
Self-shrinking machine, okay.
Now
How's it powered?
It's got a battery, an internal battery.
Okay.
Now I begin the arduous journey of putting it on wheels and taking it to the bank.
So a little wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. You're taking it to the bank. How far away? Okay, currently adult size, Jackson. How far away is the bank from you?
It's pretty far, I guess.
Yeah.
How many minutes we talking by car? Vaguely.
By car, be like maybe 5 to 10.
5 to 10, a 10-minute drive.
Let's just say like by walk.
Yeah, by walk.
That'd be like a 45-minute walk.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Okay. So it might be days.
Might be.
Weeks. Yeah.
How are you getting sustenance?
I'm eating berries and whatever.
Too small.
Too small to eat berries?
Yeah.
Well, I'm eating dew, I guess.
Yeah, that's water.
Bits of things that people have dropped on the floor.
Yeah. Old Fanta.
Dog shit.
Dog shit.
I wouldn't eat the dog shit, dude.
That's going to be his only choice.
We dropped him in a field of only dog shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's on us.
Also, how do you plan on navigating?
Yeah. I don't know if GPS works.
All works so tiny. I can kind of, surely I could figure out where I was based on
how.
I don't. If I'm out in the street,
you, Jack, but
if I'm out in the street, I can kind of figure out where I am.
Yeah, because you can see like the end of the street.
You won't be able to see anything. Yeah, you can see grass.
Well, I'll embiggen myself periodically to check.
Why?
When there's no cops looking.
But you haven't done anything yet.
Yeah. Yeah, but obviously when I robbed the bank, so why and the cops are like, I bet it was that guy who kept shrinking and himself.
Okay, look.
Do people know you have a shrinking machine?
Not yet.
So you're just going to do it in the street and see what happens?
Yeah. I'll just make sure no one's looking.
At night.
Oh, here I am. Whoop, tiny again.
Okay, well, let's just say you've done this quite a lot closer to the bank.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Okay, let's just say you're at the bank.
Okay.
Now what?
Shrink the bank. Okay.
Wait, so you didn't even need to be small in the first place.
So you're little, the machine's little, and the bank is little. So everything is in relatively the same size.
Yeah.
Go on.
You get killed by security.
No.
Yeah.
Then shrink the bank again.
So double shrink the
bank.
Why
wouldn't you just make yourself the...
Double shrink the bank.
Why don't you shrink the bank?
Then put the bank in my pocket. And then we sneak out of there. No one knows who did it. Because if I'm there, I'm going to be caught on security cameras and stuff. But if I'm tiny, they won't see who did it. And then I take the bank.
But you're shrinking the whole bank.
Yeah.
And then you're shrinking the bank again.
Yeah.
So why just shrink the bank? Because that's where the security cameras are.
Because if you shrink the bank,
I don't know.
If you're shrunk and then you shrink the bank.
Yeah.
So that then you're still relative to the bank. The security cameras still get you.
Yeah.
Also, but they're probably not hooked up to the system anymore.
What do you mean? You've shrinking the whole bank.
Yeah, but I'm not the electricity
system.
The power to the bank will be gone when it's shrinked.
Oh, you think it's okay?
And then if they press the call the police button, it's not going to be connected to anything anymore.
But the way the area works, won't it then shrink you and the machine and then and the
that's
bank?
because you guys made me make it an area of a fact shrinking machine rather than a directed one.
Well, it's because the directed one you can't
and then
figure out how to work.
If it's a directed one and what are you shooting? Which part of the bank?
Just the whole bank.
Just the whole bank.
Just the whole bank.
Okay.
Then I take it.
And so you've got the bank and all of the employees and the customers in your
I'll have to kill a lot of people. Yeah.
Okay. So it's just murdering. Okay, so your answer, how do I rob a bank? Murder.
Oh, yeah, I'm still murdering.
You thought about a gun, a big gun?
Oh, no, because then I might get killed. But this way, I take the bank back to my house. I make myself big again, and I make the bank big again, but it's been double shrunk, so it's just shrunk. No, nobody knows I did it.
What do you do? Hey, how's this idea? You will need a guy, someone else you can work with.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you shrink yourself, and maybe they'll get like a ray gun that can also then shrink things.
Okay.
And then enlarge them as well. And then you shrink yourself with the ray gun and you put it on like, I don't know, a crisp $10 bill.
Okay.
And then you give it to your friend to be like, go to the bank because we're going to like exchange the bill. They're going to put in their safe. And then I'm going to shrink everything. And then I'm going to get out.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So wait,
Let's do that.
So you're saying I smuggle myself into the bank?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is probably cleaner.
Yeah. Then I shrink all the gold bars, all the jewels,
shrink all the jewels and the gems,
and then the monies, and then I leave.
And then yeah.
Why wouldn't you just shrink the bank?
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
No, just once from outside.
Because they'll see. They'll be like, everyone will be like, this is the guy with the shrink gun. He shot the bank.
Okay, if you don't shrink yourself and you just put your shrink ray in the car and you've kept it a secret, who knows you've got a shrink ray?
Yeah.
Where if you're shrinking yourself in the street because you want to take the shrink ray because you're small.
And you keep, bigging yourself up. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
Press
the
the button.
bank got shrunk. I wonder who did it.
We've got this guy for periodically like a week just popping out of nowhere, getting shrunk and like tiny again. Maybe it's him.
Okay. Maybe it's a bad plan.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe it is.
Just smuggle yourself and...
Yeah, then rob the bank that way.
Because then they won't know that it's been robbed so instantaneously.
Yeah.
The bank
Once
just
the bank
disappears,
disappears,
there's probably going to be onlookers that are going to like call something.
Yeah. But then I kind of figured if I have the bank in my house, like who's checking my house for the bank?
Well, also, when you're robbing the bank, you shrink even if you just shrink the bank, you're just going to walk over to the bank and pick it up?
Well, no, that's why I'm double shrinking it.
Yeah.
So no one can see you pick up the
see me
bank.
pick up the bank. And then when I head home, I unshrink the bank, pop the heads of all the people inside or whatever,
and then
take the money, embiggen it, bada bing, bada boom.
Could you
bank robbed?
Could you maybe? What about like if it works at the distance? You shrink the bank from a distance. Get like a fan, so you like blow the bank somewhere else.
Yeah, okay.
And then you go over there and pick it up.
Yeah, well, that could work too. Yeah. It's also effective. That'd probably take less time. Yeah.
And also, I guess, and in while you're like, a gust of wind is moving that bank and destroying everything. There's probably some people that'll just die through that, so you don't have to.
I don't have to do murder.
You don't have to murder. I mean, you are still
manslaughter.
You're doing
How do you plan
on not a lot? I guess. It's
so okay,
different,
this goes well. You take all the money in the bank and you've killed everyone in the bank.
Yeah.
Then just dispose of the bank. Yeah, how do you plan on using the money?
Yeah, I'll just
embiggins it.
Make
and takes it to the bank.
You embiggen it. You got all the money that you took from the bank. Everything the bank had.
Yeah.
Are you gonna?
I just live a cash lifestyle.
Launder that
you pay
money.
cash. Yeah, you're gonna have to launder it.
Yeah, launder that money.
What's step one of you laundering money?
How does one launder money?
Well,
I go to a casino.
Well, that's actually one way you could do.
You could go to the casino. The only problem is though that if you are using exclusively bank bills, because the way the casino would work is you would have to you'd have to mix up real money with the ones. Because if you're just like, hey, I want to put $50,000 on black, and they're like, hey, this is all the money that was at
robbed.
the bank.
Is this the $50,000 that was robbed from the bank recently?
You just go to like the pokies, and you exchange that for like credit. And then you just take it out again? Like, I know you're not meant to, but isn't there like a thing you could just do that these days? There's a certain limit.
Yeah, you probably could.
But they just like, there's so many like RSLs around, like who checking kind of stuff. There's that.
But if the limits
invest in a business.
Yeah, that's true.
And then like,
I could invest in my own business selling my shrink ray.
Yeah, you could do that.
Jackson's shrink rays or whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, I wonder who shrunk the bank.
I don't know.
Yeah. But you should buy my shrink ray.
Do they know that they shrunk the bank? Because the bank just disappeared.
That's a good point, actually.
Gonna not slip up. Hey, they talk about who shrunk the bank as I'm selling someone a shrink ray.
My shrink machine messed up and I've only got tiny money. Is this still valid?
Somebody looking at my shrink display model of shrink ray and it's got bank as the last setting. What's that about?
Don't know.
I don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
It's probably that kid. Kid in here messing with my shrink ray.
Well, as opposed to like your own body in terms of the worst thing you could do.
Yeah.
It's in shrinking. Yeah. I was thinking you could shrink the concept of love. Shrink that right down. No one loves anyone.
No one loves anyone anymore.
The capacity for love is really tiny.
I like that. I think that'd be an awesome world.
So everyone just becomes like, 90% a bit more of a cunt.
Yeah. You got a shorter rope. I like that. Everybody's on the edge.
Yeah.
Great.
But like,
less forgiving of our loved
100%.
ones.
Yeah. You've slighted me. Oh, I am furious.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love for my fellow man, it's there, but
it's minuscule. And they need to just piss me off once, and it's gone completely. Yeah. Because how much love do you currently feel like you have for your fellow man?
Yeah.
If you could put a number to it.
Out of 10?
Out of 10, where are we at?
What type of day is it? Like right now?
Right now, say right now.
Okay.
Like a normal day? Just like a regular day?
Just a regular day, and let's say can you give it less of numbers and more about like Farlap heart sizes?
Oh, okay.
Like you yourself have the capacity to love mankind at least. Maybe
have I been on the internet the day that I'm deciding this?
In the morning, you did.
Yeah. It's not getting above a 4 out of 10.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think I think the problem with shrinking the concept of love is some people could go to 0. You might make the purge happen, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is that the only thing stopping the purge? Love for a fellow man?
Yeah.
I honestly don't even think it's...
some people.
I don't even think it's that. I reckon that the thing stopping us from the purge is consequences.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Because the thing is, you can have great love for your fellow man and still want to kill a man. That's
I don't know.
That's the complexity of the human being,
Yes.
Some people have a great love for their loved ones, but they'll happily take the life of another human being.
Fair enough. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
That's just life.
Yeah. Well, if you look, I mean, we've got a fiction, but if you look at, say, I don't know, Dexter, and like say the Trinity Killer.
Exactly.
I mean, although then it was he was proven that he was also a piece of shit to his family.
Yeah.
On the outside, it did look like he loved his family.
Exactly.
And Dexter wants to love
his family.
I think. And he loves that one, what was her name? Not Deborah.
He loves his sister.
Deborah's his sister.
Oh,
no, not Deborah. No, the one that ends up getting got by the Trinity Killer.
Yeah. He loves her.
Loves her.
So
I guess he does have...
If Dexter has the capacity for love, and also the capacity to kill other people,
I guess
there'll be others out there just like Dexter. So
fair enough. And then if you shrunk Dexter's capacity of love, I think we have a bit more of a serial killer.
Yeah, because can you go inverse?
So that it becomes like so little now becomes so much?
Well, no, like as in if I've got say 1% capacity for love for my fellow man, and you shrink it, can I go to -1 where I wish to actively harm my fellow man? Or does it just bring me to 0?
I reckon
and
zero probably is already wanting to hurt your fellow man.
I think 0 is just I don't care. I don't care if my fellow man gets hurt.
Well, I thought 5 would probably be apathy.
No, because I
guess it's a measure of love. Yeah, okay.
So 0 would be apathy. It's like a tank, right? If you have 10 love for humanity.
Yeah.
And then that gets reduced now, so the maximum can be only 1 love for humanity.
Yeah.
Like the equivalent of 1 love for humanity is 10, but that gets reduced so quickly.
Yeah.
So even if you had 10 love and then you went onto the internet and that got reduced to 4, if it was all shrunk now,
I guess that
would
I'm rocking
it real quickly.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, well, I just don't. I don't
care.
I don't care.
Yeah, I guess I'm rocking anywhere between a 2 to a 5 most days, and
me too. I wouldn't say I have an infinite capacity for love for my fellow man.
So even on a day of 2.
Yeah.
I have yet to commit any unwarranted violence.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I'm saying there'd be apathy. Well, I'm not.
Hate speech.
I'm rocking an 8. That's
hate speech, but not in the slur hate speech, but as in speech fueled by hatred.
Yeah,
a 2 gets me there.
Yes, okay.
Spite is a good motivator.
Yeah,
God,
absolutely.
Some people are real motherfuckers. That. And by some, I mean 80% of humanity.
Yeah, it's a wretched planet we live on. What about if you use it for this? As a way of using shrink ray is to prank farmers. So you go to the farm.
Small cow trick.
Small
Classic.
udder trick, I was thinking. small udder.
Yeah.
He comes out in the morning to milk the cow.
Yeah.
Tiny udder. He can't get the fucking milk out. The cow gets sick.
Cow gets sick. Udders pop.
Udders pop. Dead cow. I say, this is not what I meant to happen.
You're pissing yourself laughing.
I guess you could shrink all their crops.
Yeah. Tiny corn.
Yeah.
Make baby corn. Yeah. Make a whole bunch of new fruit. Baby apple. Baby plum.
What if you shrunk like a whole, like you get a tub of apples.
Yeah.
You shrink all the apples.
Uh-huh.
And then you go, hey, have a handful of apples. And you just like ate 100 apples in one bite.
Yeah.
What, are you getting the nutrition?
Are you getting more?
Are you getting real fucked up? Are you getting the shits?
Yeah.
Like,
are you getting?
What are you doing here?
If you eat 100 tiny apples, is that like eating 100 big apples?
Well, and it's 100 big apples that had just been shrunk.
Yeah.
Well,
very different.
No, I mean, the
Because
vitamins shrink. Like a more like.
What did you say?
The vitamins would shrink.
Yeah.
Oh, good point.
So you're getting less.
Yeah, like if you had a liter of water and you shrink it.
Yeah.
And then drank it.
Yeah.
You're not drinking a liter of water anymore because they're measured. They're measurements.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, I guess it depends on what they're shrinking.
Is that water now dense?
Yeah.
Dense water.
You made hard water.
Well, do the kids in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids hold their weight? No.
No, they're just the same. They're the same as they're not like lighter or heavier. They're just the same.
No, but they would be lighter.
Well, they're not in the movie. They're not.
They weigh the same as an adult child. That is not an adult child. Yeah, that's right. They weigh the same as a fully grown child.
So they would be lighter, but it doesn't affect them. So they,
they're lighter. They can ride an ant, but they're
so they are. Yes, they are lighter.
But they're comparatively lighter, I guess. Yeah.
No, I think you misunderstood. I'm saying they no longer weigh 40 kilos.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's the weight of a child, right? I don't know.
The weight of an adult child is 40 kilos.
Yeah.
Adult man's anywhere, depending on the guy, anywhere between
40 and 100.
Yeah.
That's a basic range.
40 is probably a little.
It's a little guy. For a little guy.
I reckon if you just took a range, probably like 70.
Yeah.
No, you'll think about little jockeys.
Yeah, jockeys.
Yeah,
but you forget the jockeys.
Yeah, but if I'm forgetting you leave the jockeys.
Shrink a jockey. Fastest horse at the race course.
The race force.
How much can we use this? Can we rather than set it to 100%?
Yeah.
Can we just set it to 20%?
Well,
because if you 20% shrunk a jockey, you'd be great.
Yeah, that's good. And it's less suspicious too.
Exactly.
Because otherwise it just looks like a horse.
Yeah.
And you can't enter a jockeyless horse in a race.
And I'm pretty sure the horse would. He'd fall off. He'd fall off somehow. I just don't think he could sustain grasping and controlling that horse. You have a loose horse.
You got a loose horse.
I don't know what the jockey does on a horse, but I feel like it does something.
Drives the horse?
Can you not enter
what happens if you have a wild horse? Or jockeyless horse?
A jockeyless horse on the race course.
I'm at the racetrack. I start in the little gate. I'm a jockey. I'm on my horse. I'm like, oh no, I forgot my mobile phone.
Yes.
I need to quickly scroll Reddit.
I
hop down off my horse. I scroll, I squeeze under the gate and I run off to get my phone. The gate's open. The horse knows that it needs to run.
Disqualified.
Yeah, but what happens? Yeah, but the horse runs.
Yeah, the horse runs.
What will the horse do? Will it run? Will it do the race? Will it just stop? Will it eat some hay?
It would probably
Will it be
stop.
like, I'm going to start kicking?
Yeah, I think it'd probably panic, right?
Oh, it wouldn't panic necessarily. It would probably stop.
No, doesn't the jockey calm it down, kind of?
No, the jockey's fucking whipping it.
Yeah.
True.
The jockey's doing the opposite of calming it down. It's getting it fucking pissed off.
Riled up.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair point.
What about okay, because goats do calm a horse.
Yeah.
So what if we shrunk a goat to a littler goat?
Okay.
So it's let's
and
say...
then hung it around the horse's neck?
Yeah.
Like a...
strap it around it, in a papoose or whatever. But we make it
Have the calmest horse on the farm. Yeah.
Like a toy poodle kind of goat size type
thing. That's
and
good.
while the goat's freaking out.
The goats...
while the goat's stress levels rise,
the horses
will plummet. I assume that's how it works.
Could you use it to do a Wyan Brothers... a little man type situation where you pretend to be a baby to steal diamonds?
Yeah. In a way.
Obviously, I'd shave my beard first.
Yeah. So you want to change set the setting to 40%.
40%, 30%.
He gets
become the same size as Johnny Baby.
Yeah. Chuck
Frank,
a diaper
your friend!
Yeah, chuck a diaper on me. I'm Johnny Baby.
I hold Johnny Baby, and then we shrink down you, then we put you in Johnny Baby's bed. Joel Zammett go and be like, good morning, Johnny Baby.
Good morning, Dad.
You're an idiot.
I'm like, what did you do?
Where's my child?
Where's my baby?
I'm your baby.
I'm your baby now.
And I'm pissed and shit my pants.
Oh my God, you have. Yeah, I'm doing the
time to change you, I guess.
Yeah.
Dusha.
Have fun.
This is backfired. I'm being changed by my very good friend. We fucked up. Because just to take the diaper off and see pubes and the whole 33-year-old balls.
You have shat on your own penis. Christ.
Jesus.
Christ, Jack. Here's a towel. Wipe yourself.
Man. Yeah, we'll do. This prank went really south pretty quick.
Could you do I forget the name of the film, but it's starring one of the guys that was in Garden State.
Okay.
Not Zach Braff, but his friend.
Yeah.
And he a dad. And
Sheldon?
No.
Sheldon's in Garden State.
I don't know. But they adopt a lady, or they adopt a girl, but then it was revealed that that girl
you're talking about Orphan.
Orphan.
Yes.
Oh, do an Orphan.
Yes.
Yeah, it would be awesome to do an Orphan.
You could do an Orphan and be little and try and bang the dad, I think.
yeah.
As a little guy.
That's my plan. Yeah.
That's crazy, because that's where Peter Sarsgaard is the guy's
That's
name.
the guy. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good plan. It's a good use of shrinking myself.
I mean, it seems bad.
Yeah. I'm going to really fuck up a guy with my shrink ray. I'm going to really fuck up a guy and fuck up my life.
Yeah, you could really ruin some guys.
Well, you could live rent-free in an orphanage.
That's true.
If you want to save some money.
Yeah.
I can keep doing this just as a little guy.
Yeah.
And I just go to an orphanage for my meals and my bed and stuff.
I think in terms of worst, like personally, you can just shrink your own house.
Yeah, that's true.
You're like, well,
you got
I'm
nowhere
fucked.
to live. Yeah, fuck, damn. Why'd I fucking do that?
Where's my car? Shrink it.
Yeah.
I'm fucking up my own life.
Yeah, this is awesome.
For a bit of fun. Get your clothes in a big pile, shrink.
Cool. I got nothing now.
Nude and homeless. Woo. Sweet. Let's see what I get up to, dude.
Yeah. Shrink my friends, family, all my loved ones.
Dude, walking around nude, homeless with a shrink ray, you are a menace.
Yeah.
Shrink the
anything
trains.
you see, just shrink it, everything. You become a complete menace. Fuck up your life.
Yeah.
Exactly. Why not?
And everyone else.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty good way to do it.
Yeah, that's probably the worst way to do it. Well,
Yeah.
Any way that didn't immediately involve death.
Yeah.
That is the worst thing to do. Just shrink everything in your life.
I think it's
fuck my life, dude.
Like, if you just shrunk your head and it's instant, man.
Yeah.
Like it's done.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually
Same with torso.
You don't get to suffer.
It's merciless, really.
Yeah,
I mean, it's merciful. Excuse me.
Yeah.
It's
like the lethal injection.
Yeah, I think it's funny with shrinking.
Although they famously fuck that up every single
that's
time.
true. It's funny with shrinking your head to be like, all right, like if it didn't kill you, we're like, we need to get you better again, and then to try and remember how big your head was the first time when we make it bigger, make it slightly too big, slightly too small.
I think I'd look good with a slightly too small head.
yeah. Just kind of think where you like a double
my head,
take.
yeah, just like a slightly too, like if my head was at 91%.
Yeah,
I reckon go the other way and do like GoldenEye, like big head.
Oh, DK
mode.
Oh my God, yes, dude.
I think we'd all look good DK mode.
Imagine the thoughts we could have.
They'd be so huge.
How does the heart work? Never mind, I know.
Yeah, man. Imagine how much knowledge we'd have with big heads.
Oh, just give us the biggest heads possible. I want mine to take up a full garage.
I was going to say I want mine to be like, so I still could walk into a regular doorway, but yours is...
No. I want to be, my body is huge.
This is how you get MODOK, dude.
Yeah. I want to be able to, like, if I get head big, so I go, it's like the weight just slam my head forward. I have a wheelbarrow into that, and that's how I live my life.
That's good. And you're constantly going, because you're having such big
And then I
things.
say, what you're thinking about, you say, don't worry about it, you wouldn't understand.
Yeah, exactly.
Big thoughts, too
I'm
big
having
for your brain.
huge thoughts.
My thoughts
in the
are
garage.
so huge.
Yeah.
The neighborhood kids go, we got a question. Let's go ask the big head in the garage.
Yeah.
And they wheel it up.
How much for cigarettes, sir?
I go, come closer, and then I eat them. Come closer, children, and I may answer your question. The kids, they're just scaring themselves, It's like a bit of fun in the neighborhood.
Except some do get eaten.
Well, yeah, it's how you sustain big thoughts.
Yeah, exactly.
Your big thoughts were like, I should eat, guys.
I need more blood in my brain.
I should eat the children of the neighborhood. Great idea. Great idea.
I'm so glad I've got this big, powerful brain.
Yeah.
Big, powerful brain and big, powerful teeth.
I'll start by eating the neighborhood pets that come too close. And then, when the kids come looking for their dogs, I'll eat them too.
Yeah. And then when the adults come looking for their children, well, that's a bigger snack for me.
Yeah, exactly. I've really used my brain well to become a kind of frightening menace in the neighborhood. I really like the idea of getting
You've become like a mimic, but for a garage.
Yeah. And I can't get away. When the cops come,
They just open fire.
They can't miss.
Yeah, they just open the garage. Fuck, no. Ow.
You're trying to eat the bullets now.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Just unfortunately go straight through his back of his throat.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, they don't even wheel up the garage. They just shoot through the door.
Yeah. You don't even see them coming.
I'm just
Your last thought, your last thoughts were, I'm glad I ate those men.
I was a good child. I just ate. Bang, 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 bang.
I mean, if you're in a garage, you can just get a car and a hose.
Yeah.
Feed it through.
Yeah, it's not going to be hard to kill me.
No.
But what a reign of terror I had. You got to be thankful for that.
Truly horrifying.
You got to be thankful for that.
So there's many ways that you could really fuck up your day.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope that was a good episode for you, Corks.
Yeah. Shout out to Corks as well.
Shout out to Corks, dude. Yeah.
On that note, I've been Joe.
I've been Jackson.
And I've also been Joe.
And if you want to suggest a wonderful topic, well, you just go on to sanspantsradio.com. You sign up to any of the bundles we have for Plumbing the Death Star, just Bad Brain Boys Plus. Sign up, give us your hard-earned cash, and then click on that. I would like to go onto the Discord.
Yeah,
please.
and I would like to suggest an episode, and I will listen to this latest episode of Plumbing the Death Star Plus. And What If Daredevil 2013,
Exactly.
I think is the most recent What If episode.
I will navigate RSS feeds that
I'll do
really
it.
just absolutely suck so much
To listen to the
ass,
boys,
but I will do it.
I'll navigate these
I'll
RSS
be like, what is
feeds.
a podcatcher? And then you might email me, and you won't get this, but I will make this sound.
Yeah.
And while we're doing this, I'd just like to apologize to our YouTube watching audience. I just realized that for the majority of that, I was not eyeballing the camera. I was faced this way.
I'm looking at me or Zaman.
Just looking at the wall. Just zoning out. Thank you, my good friends.
Because my neutral position, I just changed my chair, and prior to that, the chair's neutral position was eyeballing the camera. The neutral position for this chair, dead space in between.
Staring at the wall. This good.
Oh, this wall good.
Maybe shrinking thoughts good. Maybe that's what I use it for.
Put it right in my ear, shrink my brain. Dude.
Yeah. Anyway, if you hate eye contact, that was a great episode.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time where we do another good episode. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, sorry.
You're
Goodbye.